Guys, welcome back to this week's college football best bets and parlays, week number 5 edition. I have some great bets for you here today, so stay tuned, plus a lock parlay at the end. It's going to be a banger this weekend, plenty of great games. So here we go, jumping headfirst into this thing on a Saturday. It is Notre Dame at Arkansas, so Notre Dame, they bounced back after their early season loss. They always do that every season. Their offense starts coming together. They blew out Purdue last weekend, guys. I love Notre Dame right now on their revenge tour. And then Arkansas, I picked them to lose last week to Memphis. They lost that game. This team's not that good. Notre Dame is favored in this game by 4 points on the road. And guys, I love Notre Dame minus 4 points here on the spread at Arkansas. They might win out the rest of the way this season, so I would buy their spreads every single week from here on out. Guys, ride Notre Dame. Buy stock now. This team is on a revenge tour, and they win this game easily at Arkansas on Saturday. That game is on ABC. The next one here, big noon kickoff. It is USC against Illinois. Two teams going in completely different directions right now. USC's offense looking really good, and then Illinois shut down last week against Indiana. They scored 10 total points in that game, guys. Where's Altmaier at? Where's the quarterback? He's nowhere to be found right now. Jaden Mavia for USC is so good. He's like a Caleb Williams light right now. They're at USC, guys. I love USC in this game, and I love them over 33.5 points total. That is a team total there for USC. They score at least 35 in this game in my book. I love that there. I would buy this up to like 34.5, even 35.5 maybe, if you want to get kind of risky with it. I love USC scoring at least 35 points in this game at Illinois. Guys, that game last Saturday, Indiana could have scored 80 points in that game against Illinois. That was ridiculous, guys. Take USC over 33.5 points, guys. I love that one so much there. This one should hit pretty comfortably. I would say probably in the third quarter of this game, USC 34 points or more at Illinois. That's Lock City. Oh, look at this one, obscure matchup here in the MAC. I always love these little MAC games. These games are kind of wacky. You get punt return touchdowns, you get fumbles, pick sixes, safeties, and I love the over here, 50.5 points, over at minus 112 odds in Bowling Green State at Ohio. That game's on CBS Sports Network, guys. Take the over. I see it being like 28-24. I love the over in this game, and I love some points being scored there. Another obscure game here, Arkansas State at Monroe. So guys, 2 weeks ago, Arkansas State played Iowa State very tough in that game. Butch Jones, the coach for Arkansas State, playing at Monroe. Monroe just sucks. Their program's garbage down there. And I love Arkansas State money line. There are plus money line underdogs here at Monroe, plus 105. Take the Red Wolves there to win on the road at plus money. That game's on ESPN Plus on Saturday. And here we go, one of the big ones of the week. It is number 1 Ohio State coming off a bye week, playing at undefeated Washington. Should be a great environment here in Washington, Seattle, whatever. It's going to be raining. It's going to be loud. And I love the over 51.5 points in this game. That is between both teams here. Now, Ohio State should score probably 35, maybe 40 in this game at UW. And then Washington scores probably 14 to 17 total in this one. The over should hit pretty comfortably there. Probably later in the game, maybe a garbage time score by UW there. But the over 51.5 should be pretty comfortable there in Washington versus Ohio State. That's minus 115 odds on DraftKings. I love the overs this weekend in college football. LSU at Ole Miss, one of the best games of the season in the SEC, guys. My preseason national title pick, LSU, and Garrett Nussmeier, my Heisman favorite right now. Yes, I love the money line at Ole Miss, guys, to win this game. They are currently underdogs on the spread. I think they're like plus 1 or plus 1.5 points on the spread here. I love LSU money line to win this game outright against Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss is long overdue for a loss, and this is the game they lose to LSU. LSU's more talented. They have the better coach right now, in my opinion, and they win this game on the road at Ole Miss. A big win for LSU there. I would take this plus money if you find it on a sports book, but I saw minus 105 on DraftKings most recently. I would jump all over LSU's money line on Saturday. Indiana at Iowa. So Indiana scored 63 points against Illinois this past weekend, and then Iowa's just Iowa. Their offense is still kind of shaky right now. But I love Indiana's cover, minus 3.5 points first half. We saw them last Saturday against Illinois. They scored, 49 points in the first half there. I know Iowa's defense is better, but guys, come on. Minus 3.5 points there for Indiana first half. Should hit easily on Peacock. Arizona at Iowa State, a Big 12 battle here. Guys, Iowa State is way overrated. They're not the 14th best team in the country right now. Hosting Arizona, who has a great quarterback there. And I love a sneaky upset here for Arizona to win this game on the road. But I love the cover here, plus 6.5 points here at Iowa State as minus 108 odds on the spread. If this thing goes to 7 points on the spread or 7.5, I would jump all over Arizona there to cover against Iowa State. But they should win this game outright in a nice little upset there on Saturday night in Ames, Iowa. And then one of the biggest games of the week, it is Oregon at Penn State, a Big Ten rematch from the title game last year in December. Now, guys, Dante Moore for Oregon, he's a Heisman contender right now. His numbers are ridiculous. Playing Drew Aller in Penn State, guys. Penn State's defense is really good. I know Drew Aller kind of disappointing this season. I love Oregon plus 3.5 points on the road. I'm shocked to see the spread here. I thought for sure Oregon would be favored in this game. They're underdogs right now. I would take Oregon money line and Oregon plus 3.5 points here on the road at Penn State. I know it's the whiteout. I know it's college game day, everything. But I love Oregon's offense right now to annihilate Penn State on Saturday night. Take them there to cover the spread, plus 3.5. And then Alabama at Georgia. So, guys, this game last year was a total classic. You know, Alabama was up like 20-0 in that game. And then Carson Beck and Georgia storm back. They take the lead late on a big touchdown. And then Ryan Williams for Alabama gets the big touchdown pass and runs it to the end zone. I think they won that game by like 3 points at the end. It was back and forth in the fourth quarter. An insane game. It's going to be lower scoring this year by a little bit. But I love the first quarter under 10.5 points in this game. I could see Bama scoring first in this game, going up 7-0, and then Georgia driving down the field, getting a field goal maybe, and it's 7-3 towards the end of the first quarter. That is under 10.5 points there. I don't see 2 touchdowns being scored in the first quarter of this game. They're just too good of defenses right now. It's going to be a primetime atmosphere, guys. A lot of pressure for the offenses and Gunnar Stockton. And I think the under hits in this game total, but I love the first quarter under. It buys you some more time there. It's going to be a defensive battle early on, guys, and I think the teams are going to be feeling each other out early on. So it's going to be lower scoring the first half at least. Now, the full game total, I would not touch the full game total because obviously last year we saw what happened with the shootout in the fourth quarter there. But the first quarter, though, defensive, slugfest. It's going to be a gladiator battle there in Athens. And then speaking of Spartans and gladiators, whatever, it is the San Jose State Spartans at the Stanford Cardinal. So San Jose State sucks this year, guys. They got blown out in 2 games, and then they beat FCS Idaho by 3. Obviously, Stanford's not much better, guys. Stanford's a miserable program right now, but at least they're in the ACC. They're at home Saturday night. They should win this game over San Jose State, guys. I'm riding Stanford minus 2.5 points here. I might regret that in a few days. We'll see. But guys, trust Andrew Luck, the GM, and trust Frank Reich, the coach for Stanford, to win this game and figure it out over San Jose State. If they lose this game to San Jose, I'm done. I'm calling it quits. I'm hanging it up because that is ridiculous there. Stanford minus 2.5 at minus 112 odds on DraftKings is a money play right there. The final game of the night, BYU at Colorado. BYU is the only team in college football to not allow a touchdown so far this season. It's insane. And for that reason, guys, I love the over 2.5 field goals in this game made between both teams there. That's a weird bet there on DraftKings. It is 3 field goals made total or more in the game, plus 110 odds there, guys. I love that. Kind of an obscure bet there, a fun one to play with on Saturday night. Just throw some money onto that one for fun. Over 2.5 field goals made between BYU and Colorado. And guys, you know what time it is, the 3-leg parlay lock of the week. So each week I give out a 3-leg parlay that is guaranteed to double your money. Obviously nothing's guaranteed in this life, but it should double your investment here. The first bet is Houston money line over Oregon State. So it's easy stuff here, guys. Oregon State's 0-4. They suck. They can't beat anybody right now, guys. Houston money line, they're undefeated, and they beat Oregon State in this game. That is minus 575 odds there. And then Texas A&M against Auburn, a money line. So this game's at A&M. They should win at home against Auburn. That is minus 238 there, kind of riskier. And the final leg here is NC State money line against Virginia Tech. So guys, Virginia Tech's program right now is just garbage. They lost their coach. They lost to Old Dominion. This program's in the gutter right now. That is minus 410 there on that leg. And the final combined odds of this 3-leg parlay here. Houston, Texas A&M, and NC State is plus 107, guys. So you double your money plus some extra change there. Good stuff on the 3-leg parlay. So guys, that's all for this video. Thanks once again to my channel members. And a fun little tidbit here I found when going through schedules this week. The Texas Longhorns don't play a home game till November. It's kind of insane, but they have a bye week this week. They go on the road, another road game after that, and they play the Cotton Bowl against Oklahoma. They don't come home till November of this year to play a home game. It's insane. So Arch Manning's going to be gone for a while down here in Austin, Texas, where I live. So guys, thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys next time for NFL week number 4 picks. Peace out.